Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. So today's exciting because this is my 2015 Best of Beauty makeup. So I'm going to do a Best of Beauty skincare and body care also. That will be probably the next video, but I wanted to get this one out because makeup is where my heart is. I love makeup so much. Most of these products I have talked about in weekly favorites or monthly favorites. If you are new to my channel, I do Friday favorites every Friday except for the last Friday of the month. I do that monthly favorites. So I do tons of favorites, and like I said, probably all of these products have been mentioned in those, but this is just the standout products for 2015. Now, I also wanted to mention that for the 12 days of Christmas, from December 13th to December 24th, I did my top 5 series. So I will link that playlist below, or maybe I will throw a card up. And that way you guys can see my top 5 from a bunch of different categories. Primers, foundations, concealers, blush, bronzer, etc. But these are things that I found in 2015 that I cannot be without. These are like standout favorites. As always, I say this in every video, let me know what your favorites were for 2015. Honestly and truly, I don't care if you name one product or 36. Like, tell me what your favorites and must-haves were. I mean, obviously, you guys are my 2015 favorites. I want to say thank you so much for your continued support and your positivity on my channel. It just makes my heart happy. Okay, let's start out with foundations. Now, this first foundation, and I'm not going to stick around the products a lot because like I said, I have most of these, like demo and reviews of most of these products, and I've mentioned them time and time again. But the L'Oreal Infallable Pro Matte is amazing. This was definitely my go-to foundation in the summer when I was more oily. I'm in the shade 102, which is my summer shade, but ironically enough, it matches me in the winter time also. I love mixing this in the winter with a more dewy foundation, but if you are combination oily skin, I think that you will love this. Even if you have dry skin, apply it with a beauty blender and I think it might work for you. So I definitely recommend this one. And then also the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. And this foundation is amazing. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't wowed by the original formula, so I'm not really sure what they did different. This is a skin-like finish. It is not dewy and it's not matte. It's just kind of a skin finish or a natural finish. And I'm in the shade 118. This is my summer color. 117 is what works for me right now. I love this one so much. This is the liquid form. Now they do have a stick form, and that's actually what I'm wearing today. I like the liquid form better. However, my liquid is in my summer shade and this is my winter shade. And I find that this works really great for me in the winter time when my skin is a little bit more dull looking, because this one definitely has more of a dewy finish. So if you're oily, you probably won't like this, but I love the ease of a stick foundation and I do love the formula as well. Like I said, that's what I have on today. And then as far as a BB cream, girl, I never hear people talk about this. The only person I've ever heard mention this is Samantha Sherman, but this is the Physicians Formula Argan Wear BB cream. Now it does have a scent. I think it's Leslie, I'm pretty sure. That told me like it has a really strong scent, because I'm not sensitive to smells. So if you are sensitive to smells, you might not like it, but this was my go-to in the winter if I wanted a BB cream. It has beautiful coverage. It's one that you have to shake up because it does have argan oil in there, but it doesn't make you extremely oily at all. I think this would work for all skin types. Just be sure and shake it, or else it looks really like liquidy and like greasy when it comes out. but I definitely recommend this. I actually have a backup of this because I love it so much. And this is the light to medium shade. And then let's talk about two concealers. And one of them is a corrector. And you guys hear me talk about this because I use it in every one of my Get Ready With Me videos. It's the Becca Corrector, and they only have one color. Like, they have concealers, but this is the corrector one, and I'm halfway done with it. I started using this at the very beginning of the year. My earring just fell out. Nice. I started using this at the very beginning of the year, kind of before it was even hyped up, because I know a lot of bigger YouTubers have talked about this recently, but it was a hidden gem for me for the whole year of 2015. It is amazing. I'm not someone who swears by correctors until I found this bad boy. It is a funky texture. It kind of is sticky. So I never use this alone. Well, I have before, but my preferred method is to apply this first and then go in with a brightening concealer or a you know, like a highlighting concealer, like a liquid form, and then set it. So it is kind of a tricky texture, but once you get the hang of it, you will love it. And then the Maybelline Better Skin. You guys, this is one of my top concealers ever. High-end, drugstore, mid-range, whatever. I found this in 2015. I think it was new in 2015, and it is just amazing. It has a doe foot applicator. It applies. It almost dries to a powdery finish, which kind of sounds scary for me because I have dry under eyes, but it works. It works really well. And I've actually not set this on accident a couple of times, and it didn't look super creasy under my eyes. So I definitely recommend this one. Okay, so I guess we'll stick with face products here. Actually, let's talk about these two brow products. These are kind of random brow products, but they were just really staples in my collection this year. The Benefit Highbrow, I don't hear a ton of people talk about, but I love it. I mean, I'm halfway done with it, I think, probably. Anyways, regardless, I got this probably like almost 2 years ago, and I didn't even open it for almost a year. But I have since used this almost every single day. After I do my brows, I will put this, like, clean up under my brows, and then I put it in the inner corner of my eye to really brighten up my eye. And sometimes I put it all over my lid as a base. It's super brightening. It's got that kind of pinky tone to where it really brightens your eyes, especially in the inner corner. I love this product. I will be repurchasing one when I run out of it. And then the L'Oreal, I don't remember exactly what this is called because all of my lettering like wore off, but it's basically the brow gel. Like, it's colored, so you get light to medium or medium to dark. I got light to medium. I love, love, love this. Now, the applicator is a little bit bigger than the Benefit Gimme Brow, but I find that it still works and it doesn't get all over, and it's a fraction of the cost. Definitely recommend this one. I pick this one over my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel all the time. If I want a super quick makeup day, I just put this on and that's it. And then, okay, now I found this at the later part of 2015. So I hesitated to mention it, but the first time I used it, and from that point forward, it is Holy Grail status to me. I will always have it, and it's the Giorgio Armani Liquid Summer. I always say I'm in the color 90 because that's what it says, you guys. It says 90, but I don't know, like when I go to link it, it says 9 on the Sephora site. I just had a hiccup. But this is a liquid bronzer. It's not a cream. It's a liquid, straight up liquid. And it has a little dropper. I use 3 drops every day to bronze up my face. It's like second skin. It's like a bronzing your skin but better. I love this. And I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I feel like this bottle will last you a very long time. Although it's pricey, you will probably get really good use out of it because I use it every single day. And then a couple of bronzers I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the Vita Liberata Crystal Bronzer. I mentioned this in my top 5. I mentioned this in my Holy Grail makeup video. I did a get ready with me with all of my Holy Grail products. The Vita Liberata bronzer is a loose bronzer, and it's amazing, and nobody talks about it. And I'm not going to stay on it long because all I can say is it's amazing. It blends into the skin. It looks super natural. It's stunning. The tone of it, the color, the texture, it's super finely milled. I love it. And then the other one, bronzer I wanted to mention, is something that I have been reaching for the past probably 3 months. Now, I had this for the majority of 2015, but I've only been reaching for it the past couple of months, and I use this almost every day. It's the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer. That is what I'm wearing today as my bronzer. I just love this product. When I first got it, I wasn't in love with it. I was irritated with myself that I bought it because I was like, that is too expensive. And I mean, because they're like $50, and it kind of pulled a little bit orange on me, I thought, at the beginning. But the trick to it is to use a fluffy brush and just really, don't use it as a contour, just use it to really warm up your face. And I swear I use this almost every day that I put makeup on now, because there's just something about that. No, I'm done with these earrings for today because the second time they've come out. Anyways, I definitely had to mention this product. Okay, those darn earrings, you guys. Okay, so as far as blushes, I wanted to mention a few formulas. Now, I will mention the colors that I'm showing you guys, but the formula is what really gets me, and this is stuff that I used the majority of 2015. Now, I have some blushes that are new to me that I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna love you, but they're not annual favorites yet. But one of my favorite formulas that I found in 2015 is the Jordana blushes. They're like $2.50. Now, I don't live by Kmart, and my Walgreens part doesn't sell the blushes, so I had to buy them online, but it's free shipping over $20, and so I just bought a ton of blushes. And this one is in Sunlit Bronze. This is definitely probably my favorite. I like Rose Silk also, but just the formula, they probably have 30 different shades in the range, so go on there, pick the shades you like, and I think that you will love the formula of these. They last all day. The only thing I don't like is the packaging. I don't like packaging that you have to do this, kind of like the ColourPop stuff, but some products are worth it, and it's under $3, so I can't like complain about the packaging because the product is amazing. And then kind of on the other end of the spectrum, these two blushes. This one is Burberry's Earthy blush. Now, am I going to go out and buy every Burberry blush? I don't think, but Earthy is absolutely stunning, and there's 2 or 3 more on my list that I really want. I love this for a simple makeup day. I will take a big brush and just put it all over my cheeks. I won't bronze, I won't contour, I won't highlight. I will use this as kind of a one-stop product, and I love it, and I also love it as a blush, and I adore it in the crease. So this is a smaller deluxe sample, or a deluxe size of it that I got in a kit, but I highly recommend that blush. And then as far as this is a third blush. I got this last Christmas, and it's a Gucci blush in the color Spring Rose. The formula and the color is what gets me. Now, they have like 8 shades, but they all kind of look the same. I know that sounds weird, but they're all kind of this tone, like they're real neutral, and this one is definitely pulls a little bit more peach than some of them, but Spring Rose is a must, and it was definitely a favorite in 2015. Okay, now I want to talk about a couple of eyeshadows. Now, one of them is so boring, but I did hit pan on it. It's a Makeup Forever shadow. I will annotate the number of it, but this I used all year pretty much to set my paint pot, or that Benefit Highbrow, or whatever I put on my lid, I would start out with this color, and it was just a staple, so I had to mention it. But also I wanted to mention the ColourPop eyeshadows. These are just phenomenal. I'm not going to go through all the ones I have, but you guys have probably all heard about these, and you've probably seen them in a bunch of favorites already, but definitely the formula of these are amazing. Now, the one I'm wearing on my lid is Millionaire today. So Quiche is definitely one of my favorites. I'll insert swatches of these for. Get Lucky is my absolute 100% favorite gold eyeshadow ever. And then Bandit. Bandit is a really pretty, almost looks like Cocoa Bear. I use this in the crease a lot, and I use this on my lower lash line a ton. So those are kind of my 4 standouts as far as ColourPop shadows. And then this Viseart palette. Now, I've had this all of 2015, and there's been a lot of buzz about Viseart recently because Jaclyn Hill mentioned them, but I loved this before Jaclyn loved it, I'm just gonna say. It's amazing. It is amazing. This top row right here I use almost daily, and then these 2 shades I use very frequently, and the black I have on my outer V today just to kind of deepen up looks. This is what I have all over my eyes today, except for that one ColourPop shadow. So it's just a staple in my collection, and I had to mention it because it was definitely a favorite for the year. And this video is getting way too long, you guys. I'm so sorry. I only have lipsticks and highlighters to talk about. Okay, and there's only 2 highlighters. Now this one is by ColourPop, and it's called Smoken Whistles. And mine's cracked. I don't know how that happened, probably because I use it all the time, or I'm sure I dropped it. It is, I can't. It's just the most stunning highlighter of life. Like, it's one of my favorites for sure. I mean, even this far away, you can see the magic, the majesty of it, the magic of it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it is a must-have. And these are, I think their highlighters are what, $8? Definitely worth it. This is also another one that you can layer. You can put this on first, and because it's kind of, it's not a cream, but it's like a creamy powder, it will help another highlight kind of stick. So if you like really banging highlights, try doubling up, but Smoken Whistles is definitely a must-have. And then another one I found out that I really loved this year was the L'Oreal Infallable and Ice Latte. That's the highlighter I have on today. Can we just talk about it? It is so pretty. I swear you guys are probably sick of me talking about this because I legit talked about this for probably 2 months straight in the middle of the year, but it's just like, it's just the perfect champagne gold. It's not too gold, so if you're fair skin, I think that you would still be able to wear it. I mean, I'm fair skin and I rock this. Now, the Smoken Whistles pulls a little bit more pink, and this one is definitely a little bit more of a yellow gold, but it still works with lighter skin tones. Okay, now before lips, I do want to mention, and a lot of you guys know this, I kind of dabbled into the false lash world. I had some major fails with lashes this year, but I had some major loves. And I found the lash that is probably just works for my eye shape. I do have to trim it. I find that I was wearing the lash too big. I was wearing it too much in the inner corner of my eye, and it was making it uncomfortable and making it kind of like look funky. So these lashes I do have to trim. Luster Lux did a video on how she trims her lashes, and if you want to check that out, if you're new to false lashes, I found it really, really helpful. But the Ardell Natural 110s are just the best in my opinion. This is like my 4 pack of these. I use them 5 times each before I throw them away. I personally really like a lash that I've worn a couple times already because it's kind of shaped to my eye, and I don't know, it's already trimmed, and you know what I mean. But the 110s, I will link these below because honestly, if you're new to lashes, they're super natural looking. I love the Coco Mishas and the House of Lashes Siren, but those are more bold statement lashes, and these are just the perfect everyday pair for me. Okay, I'm going to try not to be forever on lipsticks, and I might not swatch all of these, or I might insert swatches. First, I want to talk about the combo that I'm wearing today, and I had to mention a lip liner because this lip liner is absolutely amazing, and not enough people talk about it. And I think if more people tried this brand of liner, there would be a lot less people that wore different liners, because I think everybody would love the gorgeous Cosemtics lip liners or lip pencils. This is in the color Quiana. I'm not sure how you say it. It's what I have on today. It's the perfect, absolutely perfect everyday your lips but better nudes, but you can pair it with all kinds of stuff because it's kind of the color of my lips. So if I want to overline a little bit, I can with this, and then I can put a lipstick over it no matter what color. I just think that this is an amazing formula. Honestly, it's very creamy, but it's also very long wearing. I love to wear this just on its own, fill in all of my lips with this. It's stunning. It really is. And then as far as liquid lipsticks were all the rage this year for good reason. I do like them. I have trouble with some of them, but the Dose of Colors lipstick in Truffle was a standout. What's funny is I got the Dose of Colors Bury Me, and that one dries super funky on me and just doesn't wear really well. Truffle wears beautifully throughout the day. It doesn't look funky when it starts wearing off. I'm not sure if it's maybe because it's a lighter color or what, but I love this, and this was my favorite liquid lipstick that I tried this year. And then also this one, and this gets so weird. It's so liquidy. It's the ColourPop liquid lipstick. And these are not my favorite formula, but I deal with the certain ones because I love the color so much. And this is the color Chili Chili. And this was kind of their second go at the liquid lipsticks. So I feel like they did kind of tweak the formula a little bit. But I love Chili Chili. If you are going to get any of them and you like this kind of darker 90s vibe, kind of really dark, deep brownie nude, try this one. Okay, so another one, kind of, it's not a liquid lipstick. Well, it kind of is. I don't know what they call these. They're the liquefied long-wear lipsticks, the Too Faced Melteds. Melted Strawberry is my favorite red lipstick. I love the formula of the Melteds regardless. I really like the Melted Metallic ones also, which didn't get a lot of buzz. But if I had to choose one of these, it would be Melted Strawberry. It's absolutely stunning. It's more of a pinky red. I feel like I can wear this all year round, and it looks just beautiful. And then a couple of standout lipsticks. Now this one was limited edition, but I do have a dupe for it. This was the Sonia Kashuk Crushed Petal lipstick. It's just that perfect everyday just mauvey, beautiful, perfect lipstick. It's a matte formula. It's an amazing formula. If you cannot find this one though, Maybelline's Touch of Spice is essentially, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. So that's Touch of Spice, and then that is the Sonia Kashuk one. But this color and both of these matte formulas of lipsticks are amazing. And then another lipstick, it's like, I'm talking about like super cheap drugstore and then super high-end, but that's just how it worked out. This is a Christian Louboutin lipstick in the color Me Nude. It's just a beauty. The formula just works for me. Now, some of my friends have tried this and the formula they didn't think was worth the price. Now, would I say that I want every one of these? No. But this color and this specific line, this is the the satin finish. There's 3 different in these Louis Vuitton lipsticks, but this is me nude right there. It's just the perfect nude for me. So I loved that. And then the last thing is glosses. And these Sephora glosses, you guys, they're $12 or $14. I have tried the Marc Jacobs, the NARS, the Chanel. I mean, every gloss on the market pretty much I have tried. And these Sephora they're lip gels, or I don't know what they're called, but they are amazing. They are better than the Marc Jacobs. They're better than the Glossomers. Like, they're better than the YSL, whatever those were called, the oh, I don't know, just any of them that I've ever tried. This is my favorite, and I found these in 2015, and I wanted to mention my favorite color, and it's in the color Fresh Peach. It's so pretty, you guys, and the swatch isn't going to do it justice, but like in person it just plumps your lips. It's not a minty gloss, but it's so dimensional. It has a little bit of tiny not glitter, I don't even know how to explain it, but it does something to really plump up your lips, and I love it. And they also came out with this new this is called Queen Bee. These are like, I don't know, really multi-dimensional lip glosses, but it's the same formula. But just find a color that you like and buy one of these. I suggest Fresh Peach, but find one that you like. Try one. I swear I think you will really like them. So that is it, finally, for my annual favorites as far as makeup goes. Like I said, I will do a skincare and body care video next on what my standouts were for the year for those items. And let me know below what you were loving. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.